Hi there. Today's day 76. And can you see Ember right there? Oh, and there's Miss Penny right there. She's drinking water. Today's Monday. Boo. It was also supposed to thunderstorm today, and I was really looking forward to it because I love rain and I love thunderstorms, and that never happened either, so boo. It was a pretty regular day. I did my work, which it's still pretty frustrating, but you know, I guess they pay me and I show up and do it, so it is what it is. It was, nothing exciting happened today whatsoever. My husband's at a rehearsal tonight for a show he's doing, and so I have a couple of hours here at home to myself, and I'm going to make dinner so that we can eat when he gets home. He won't be home till later, so I'm going to wait and eat with him, I think. And look at Ember. Do you see her? She's like right there, running around, messing around. I don't know where Smoke is. And you can see Penny right there moving around too. Penny is doing really, really well. She's trusting us more and more every day. She's gotten into the scarf with both myself, and she got into the scarf with my husband today as well, and he kind of walked her around the house a little bit in the scarf. Not for very long because she was scared, but she's getting better all the time. It's incredible how far she's come already, actually. I was almost thinking like, oh, I have some time tonight. Maybe I could get them into the bathtub, to start like really introducing them in person. And I thought, better not. I think I would feel more comfortable at least the first time if I had my husband here, because just to have another set of hands, for one thing, I would have to get get Smoke and Ember into the tub and then go back and get Penny, and it would just be easier if my husband could stay, in the bathroom with the two in the tub and all that. So I feel like it would be better, safer for everyone if there were two of us, especially the first time, and maybe after that it wouldn't be so bad, depending on how it goes. I'm not worried about them getting in a fight because they're gonna fight, and they're supposed to fight. You really don't need to do anything unless they get out of hand. Basically, the rule is no blood, no foul. So, there's a Smoke right there. So as long as they're not being overly aggressive, it's really just to they're in there to sort out who's dominant and who's going to submit and all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be Smoke. Everything I've heard about Penny is that she's never been a real dominant alpha type of rat. She usually just goes along with the pack. So I think Smoke is going to probably try to beat up on her a little bit, and kind of show her that she's the boss. But if it gets out of hand, you're supposed to just throw a towel over them, or a blanket or something, and that will break it up. And then you give them a bunch of treats and let them chill out a little bit. And then eventually, once they've calmed down and de-escalated, you put them back in their original cages, and then you try, start out with like maybe 5 minutes, and then, try to work up to 10, 15, and eventually, if they're getting along pretty well, then you can try putting them into the cage together, so that you can supervise for short periods and, extending that time until they are relatively, they're getting along relatively well. So I'm hoping if my husband can help me, I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow after work. Wish me luck. But otherwise, things are going well. Everything's cool. Not a whole lot to report today. Look at Penny back there. She's so sweet. I can't wait until she's a little more outgoing and I can get a little bit more video of her so that you guys can actually kind of see a little bit more of her personality. And you can see Smoke over here sniffing her out. They are definitely sniffing each other on the regular and getting their noses as close to each other as possible because those cages are obviously right next to each other, and sometimes they're like they kind of huff a little bit, which I think is probably normal. So yeah, that's what's happening around here. Pretty boring day. Maybe it'll thunderstorm tonight. I hope. It'd be nice. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.